Not too tall. Try it. So I would kind of start this position where I'm floating. That's the start and finish. And coming up, bam. So I'd be bracing them from behind so I don't have to fight like I did in the second round to come back up. Probably not going to work, but just keep the legs forward just a little bit. Keep hanging up nice and long. Okay. You just let your upper body hang the legs straight here. We're going to go to the knee work in a second, so go ahead and raise up. I'm just going to brace in there. This ain't going to work at all, so you need to find something much higher. Bend your knees and try it. So bring your knees up. Yep, so bend there. Just come back. Come back from the leg. Hang. There you go. Roll up. Good. So my point here, what I was trying to show is balancing him. So when he gets real good, he can counterbalance himself. Like on pull-ups and stuff, how many of our clients can knock out a bunch of pull-ups? What I'm saying is brace him so he's not flopping back and forth. Yes, we can do the annoying, loud version over there. It's a lot easier to hold himself up, but I just want to go over this one first. So from this, that one over there, that pull-up bar, you can get the hang leg raise for taller people. But let me show you. I always start them off with this one just to see if they've got the strength to do it. So that's the simple secret to do it on your own. Take your time between each reps so you're not flopping around back and forth. So they've been doing H28 for 3 months now. They don't get the excitement anymore. They're already over it. It's not that much fun. They're not so sore. Here's your answer. Okay, decline sit-up is our basic movement here. This is bloody hell with a British accent.
You gotta do the accent, right?
Was it good? You got one. Okay, arms across the chest. Okay, now stay in fetal position. So I'm going to take him down halfway. So it's 5 to 10 reps. Really 5 reps is all this takes to get the job in. So you go all the way down, up to halfway. Right there. So in like 45 degrees are the hardest point for him to hold midway-ish. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish the rep. Come back down all the way. Up to midway. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. 2, down all the way. Up midway, stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. 3, 2 more, down all the way. Up to mid, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, a little high. 4, all the way down. All the way up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. 1 more, all the way down. All the way up, finish right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. So that just turns everything on way much harder. Think of that as the fives and squats counterpart for the core. So once they stop responding to the decline sit-up, that is definitely a quick fix. Likewise, with all the weighted counterparts you can do on that. If you want to do a 30-second hold there, I would do this with John with his tight hip flexors, but you do 30-second holds on that. Work that up to 10 reps if they get really good at it, but make sure they're not sitting at such a point where it's not that hard. So find that difficult spot and hold them there. So when we start here, standing up tall, it's opening up the arm angle and the hip angle to make this come together. So coming down slow, stretch, see I'm straight to armpits and hips, exhale, come up. So I didn't like my range of motion, so I'm going to go lower on the ball. So down, up, inhale before you go down, so you can inhale the whole decline, or center, inhale, exhale, come in. How much is necessary? Am I torquing my shoulder just to get range? Is that even appropriate? Ask them what they're feeling on that so you can really assess. There should be a lot of, think about the upper body strength required to even do this. We've got people who can't even do push-ups. So this is where our range typically is. So think about more there. First I want you to open the hips, open the hips, open the hips. Then bring the arms and stay safe close to them so they don't face plant and just flop down. That'll happen. As soon as that arm string is out, it's right away. That's a quick blown shoulder. It's a great exercise if it's done right, but think conservative, nice and tight, abs tight. There's that abs tight cue. Finally, we can use it. Nice and tight. Tight, tight, open the arms, open hips, arms, hips, arms, hips, arms. And then if you want to get them down lower and you think they got the strength for it, let's get in. I would just go with them. Down, real slow. I was bracing right here, nice and tight. Open, hips forward, hips forward, hips forward. Exhale, come back up. Good. Again, let's go a little lower, so link the hips first sooner. Down slow, open the hips, open the hips. Exhale, pull. Good. Drop the head just a little bit. Down slow, open the arms. Good. So I'm just guiding him and making sure he doesn't fall down, basically. So I will get that fresh with someone because that's a comfort level that I would just assume with someone, unless I'm just weird and touchy in a creepy about it. But I had to push his butt in order to get his hips to start moving. He was frozen there. You see that first rep? So just to get that, so that's what I'd first think about earlier. I said, get the hips going first. Get that open, and then let's just take hips first, keep your arms locked in. And that came together better at first. So the first part of the exercise is way better, but now hips first, open hips. Slowly bring the arms. Good, and that's better. So now he's feeling more through the entire torso there. So that one can go pretty bad, but watch the wood. Spot slow there, ease it down slow, don't go too fast on the way down. That's really all the nice part of the exercise is down. So 4, 3, 2, and exhale up. 4, 3, 2, and exhale up. The wheel's the same thing, but it takes more upper body strength and get a little bit lower. So same coaching and cues on that one. It's subtle control of the spine on this. So I would kneel on a pad for sure, for comfort. Holding nice and tight by the forehead. You can use a V-bar, actually pretty nicely with this one too. As you kneel down, get a nice symmetrical position with the resistance there. Watch my spine and shoulders. So I want to come tight to the forehead, curl into a fetal position towards the knees, squeeze nice and tight, inhale, and reverse that motion. So you're going through a full arc of flexion extension of this one to really feel this come together versus staying flexed the whole time. My arms and lats are going to be firing like hell to really dominate the motion there. So stretch, exhale, squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Squeezing down towards the knees each time. So without getting the hip joint to open up there and the shoulders open up and stretch the rectus abdominis there, there's nothing going on other than moving at the hips. So this has got an open stretch there, squeeze it all down nice and tight. Good? Dumbbell side bends. This is the one that's actually beat up the most. People perform. I like doing, for advanced people, super heavy side bends. You can feel some amazing tightness in there. But on the side bend here, I'll just do this one. Standing symmetrical as if I'm in a postural position first. Okay. No need for 2 dumbbells on this. That kills the whole point of this. So I'm trying to offset my center of gravity here and trying to find midline stability and symmetry here. So when I stand tall here, I'm already feeling this firing on this side. So as I come down, it's just like the side bend there, I'm coming back up. You can go a little extra if you need to feel that side there, but really there to there is fine. It's appropriate. If you have a good enough load and you have someone that controls all these pieces well enough, they should feel it. I'm feeling a lot going on. Just with this to this. Think down, symmetrical, down, symmetrical. This is fine, though, but what that's going to favor is that kind of thing. Think John Sandberg. This is his side. I feel nothing in there, but pre-fatigue from what I just did a minute ago. But tight there, stretch, lateral flexion of the spine there, back. But yes, that's fine, if they can control that. So you can go knee to knee, so just like a regular side bend, that'd be fine. So look for any silly motions in there. Are their hips stable here? Where's the motion taking place? Is it my shoulders? My hips swinging around, or is it all in the obliques there? Squeeze. Aggressive, obnoxious air actually helps me feel a lot better. That inhales, it stretches and expands everything. Squeeze and flex, tight as hell. I'm almost cramping right now. Okay, same thing. And then I like palpating myself to see if I can feel that engage, turn it all on, ask them if they feel it. A lot of times this is when they don't feel crap. If you're going 10, 15 pounds, most people, even females, will not feel a lot with that kind of weight. Their arm can over-dominate that motion and do the work for them. So you kind of need to load this one up as long as it looks clean. Start light. If it was Shanna, for example, I would go 25, 30 to 35, 40 to 45 on her at the heaviest end. So 8 to 10 reps in that 40 to 45, 50 pound range. Any questions? So look for silly compensations on the arm and shoulder. If you ever see John Sandberg do this, you have a good laugh because he's the hardest one I've ever had to try to get right with that. So I will go on in on him and actually hold his hips and try to hold this in. Okay, now do a side bend. And I can guarantee that this is going to do more work and I can keep that from compensating at the hips.